Well, hello. I'm waiting for John. He's planning our route today, and it is Easter Sunday. Of course, by the time you see this, Easter will have passed, but belated Happy Easter to you. Oh, March has been kind of a challenging month for us, and my takeaway from today is that we're entering the season of hope. And this isn't the forum to make a statement of faith, but I just want to carry that thought of hope with me because, sometimes we lose sight of it. It does my heart good to see my azaleas starting to bloom. I wanted to show you those. Soon the whole side of the house will be a beautiful pink and white. And there's a lot of bird activity, which does my heart good too. We have a chickadee pair nesting in the birdhouse on our front porch, and we realized what a bad location that is because Mr. Chickadee becomes indignant whenever we sit in the garage or walk out the front door. But so my dad's been in the hospital or skilled nursing all month, which has not been fun. He has turned 92, and he's getting physically stronger, but we're wrestling with some cognitive issues. And I know a lot of you have gone through this with either a spouse or parent or child, and it's not easy. But there have been so many kindnesses, and I want to say thanks for that. But anyways, it feels great to be able to ride today. It feels like a celebration because it's been a while. So we went to the Outer Banks on our anniversary, but it was so chilly. We decided against taking the Spyder with us, so that was kind of a disappointment. But we're back in the saddle today and gonna savor every moment of it and hope you do the same. Well, hello everybody. It's a glorious day in Virginia.
That's her back here talking, not me.
It's a glorious day in Virginia Beach, and hope it's equally glorious wherever you are. Oh, feels like a holiday. We are out for the first time since before New Year's, John. When did we last both go out?
We went out for lunch not too long ago. We had a mild day in February, I think. But today is a holiday, though.
Yes, but they won't be by the time they watch this.
That's true.
But hooray for spring, despite the load on our poor nasal passages, those of us who suffer from allergies. And I don't know about you, it just seems kind of rough this season, but I'm going to do it anyways. It's worth the risk.
And didn't Spring come to visit the Spyder in the garage?
Yes, it was covered in a layer of that yellowish green stuff, and it hadn't been outside in several weeks, so I don't know how that happens.
And I recently use a can of not aerosol, but spray detailer to wipe everything down, to keep the dead bugs off and keep the windshield clean. And I knew it was coming, so I took a cotton towel and laid it over the windscreen so the pollen would just land on the towel and not the windscreen, which saved me from having to clean the windshield again today.
Oh, I just want to formally apologize for my tendency to be a bobblehead, and I'm working hard on holding my head on straight. It's a bit of a struggle.
Your criticisms have been noted.
Well, and I know it about myself. I'm not sure if it's because I have arthritis in my neck, and I just have had a lot of neck problems this past year, and going to PT and trying to get stronger and all those good things. But I just want to say I am trying really hard to hold my head on straight, and so sorry to those of you whom I caused motion sickness in the past. We are all works in progress, you know, John.
Yeah. But you know, with your neck problems, there's so many things that give you discomfort, but miraculously the Spyder causes no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, it actually seemed to help last year when we were on the trip to Canada.
Spyder therapy.
Yeah.
So there you go. All you people with neck problems or back problems, you need to get a Am Spyder.
And thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, BRP, for having such great lumbar support in the passenger seat. I think that makes a world of difference. So,
I'm not a doctor, even though I pretend to be one occasionally on YouTube.
You're a love doctor, honey. That's what you've told me all these years.
Love doctor.
Dr. John. And that's a good segue to your April Fool's comments.
Okay.
I wonder how many people are lined up at the Bee and the Biscuit this morning. You know, if you don't get there at 7 in the morning, you know, you should be prepared to have an hour-long wait and enjoy a mimosa or something. They're quite busy, but their biscuits are yummy. It's a lot of breakfast. They have a healthy option, but it's hard to order a healthy breakfast bowl when you have the option of biscuits in all kinds of shapes and forms.
Biscuits.
They're so busy they have valet parking, but you know what? They must be closed, I guess, because it's Easter Sunday. Well, good for them.
Yeah.
Give their employees a chance to be with family.
Yeah. So we were thinking about going out for a lunch ride today and stop at a restaurant, but after the discussion about today being Easter, it's like, we'll just do a picnic lunch. We'll go someplace we haven't been to in a while and just do a picnic lunch there.
And I don't know about you all, but to me, when we're in the outdoors, that's always when I feel closest to God, or you know, whatever practice you have. I feel like enjoying the day that we've been given is right, even on Easter Sunday. So we our kids are too far away to come home this weekend. We did spend yesterday with my parents, and so it'll just be the two of us for our Easter repast, but that's fine too.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of family time here recently. So I love traveling out this road in the different seasons, because you really have a chance to notice the seasonal changes more so than in our little suburban neighborhood. So I'm curious how far along the farmers have gotten. We had a lot of rain this week. And we felt bad because our heating and air conditioning guy came out for his semi-annual service, and we actually had thunder and lightning in the early morning, and then just colossal rain, making our backyard a swamp.
Well, he had a good sense of humor about it. He goes, let's see, I'm playing with 200 plus volts while standing in water. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, and he carries a little tent with him, so he had set up a canopy to work under, which didn't help a whole lot. But
if you're in our marketing area or in our area, we personally recommend 1 hour heating and cooling. They have done us very well. And no, they are not a paid sponsor, but after the big trip in 22, the lap around America, we came home to no AC in July.
Well,
and they came out, July 4th was on a Monday, and they came out on Sunday and installed our new HVAC system.
Yeah, so they really won a spot in our hearts in that incident.
Yep. And tomorrow is April 1st, which is April Fool's Day.
You know, my son Mark, growing up, was the master of pranks. He actually got permission from his high school principal to pull a prank, because that was their policy. You had to write it up and have it approved before you could execute it. but he also did some other things that got him into trouble. But this past week, I thought maybe John was pulling a prank on me because I was in the living room, and you know how you see things out of the corner of your eye, and I thought, oh, there's something on the bookshelves. We must have left some Christmas ribbon out or something, you know. So I walk across the room and reach to pick it up. Well, it was a snake skin. Oh my gosh.
In the living room?
In the
and how big was it?
Oh, it's a good 2 feet, maybe a little more than 2 feet, and it was on top of the children's section of the bookshelves. So, oh my gosh, that has not given us warm and fuzzy feelings this past week. You'll have to show a picture, John, of
the snake skin, and it's totally intact from the.
Yeah.
It's as if that the snake had been removed from the skin, and the head, the tail, the entire skin is totally intact.
Which makes us think it was fresh. Now we have snakes in the yard from time to time because we have woods on 2 sides of the house, and you know, I've lived in that house for almost 30 years, and I have come to a place of peace coexisting with snakes on the outside. But by golly, there's just a rule: wildlife does not cross the line into the inside of the house.
You know, we've done research, and there's really, other than boarding up every single place they can get in, and there's so many in a regular home, that it's almost impossible to keep snakes out of the house.
So we should ask you to let us know in the comments what your preferred action would be after finding a snake skin in your living room. Would it be A, coexist peacefully with this innocent creature, farmer's friend; B, burn the house down?
That, by the way, on our Facebook page is the most popular solution.
Yeah.
Leave and burn the house down.
Oh my goodness. You know, you just never know what curveballs life is going to send you. And some of them are little, and some of them are really challenging. So you just, it helps, to have a life partner, though.
Yeah. And the way we were able to determine that it was a non-venomous snake, well, 2 reasons. It's my understanding, and I am not an expert in such things, that venomous snakes, the type that reside in North America, do not climb.
I'm not sure about that for Florida, because I think there's some venomous, like coral snakes may climb.
They're more tropical, and that's fine. They can have them. But we're up here in Virginia, and also you can take the tail of the snake skin and look on the belly, and I would recommend you go to the internet and confirm which pattern is true, but the scales have a pattern on the tail, on the belly, and the way the pattern presents tells you if it's venomous or non-venomous. And ours have always been non-venomous.
Thankfully.
Still doesn't make a difference if it were to fall out of a bookcase and land on me, I'd still be dead.
Yep. It's this.
I just heavy hit.
Yep, it's a surprise element.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're going out to Munden Point Park today, which is still Virginia Beach, but it's pretty close to the state line, right, John? It's just a couple miles.
We're pretty close, yeah. North Carolina.
Yep. But should be a nice day, but bet there are a lot of people out there today.
Well, we're a little early. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more of our travel-related content, just check out the rest of our channels. And don't forget to subscribe.